Welcome to our demonstration on VMware vSphere Hypervisor. In this demonstration, we'll learn about installing and importing virtual machines. Let's begin with launching vSphere Client and connecting to the hypervisor host. We type in the IP address, username, and password, and click Login. Initially, we'll build a brand new VM from scratch. For this, we click on the host object in the left and select a new virtual machine. A wizard pops up. We go with the default settings, select Typical Virtual Machine, and we'll name it as Windows XP1, as we want to load Windows XP on it. Let's put it on the data store available to us. Always make sure that we select the correct guest OS. This is important for installing VMware tools later, as it enables the correct installation of virtual drivers inside the virtual machine. Keep the default settings for networking. Next, we select Thin Provision. Review the virtual machine summary and click Finish. Verify in the Recent Tasks panel that the task is finished and the virtual machine is built. We now have a virtual machine with an empty hard drive. It's time to install a guest OS. Right-click and open the console. This is like keyboard, video, and mouse controls for the virtual machine. To attach an ISO image of Windows XP, we power on the machine. Click on the CD-ROM icon. Attach the ISO image. To reboot the virtual machine and boot from the CD, press Reboot. To use this virtual machine, we need to click the mouse inside the console window. Otherwise, we can't send commands to the virtual machine. Follow the steps to install the operating system. We see here that the operating system is fully installed and is booting up. Another important step is to install VMware tools. VMware tools contain drivers, such as enhanced video drivers and NIC drivers. For better performance, it is ideal to install VMware tools. Now, to install the VMware tools, we go to the menu bar or right-click on the VM object in vSphere, select Install VMware Tools, and click OK. Here we go with the default options and hit Next every time until it asks for a reboot. When prompted, reboot the server. This concludes creating a VM from scratch. Next, we'll import a virtual machine appliance we have already downloaded from the VMware Virtual Appliance Store. We go to the File menu, and from here, select Deploy OVF Template. We browse and find the OVF for that appliance. Click Next. Name the virtual machine. Note that Thin Provision only uses the required space on disk. Once the import is complete, a dialog box appears. We click Close to close the import system. We then click on the new virtual machine and power it on. We press the Power On button, open Console, and see the boot up. Here we see the Linux machine start up on the same host as the Windows XP machine. This concludes our demonstration on VMware vSphere Hypervisor. Thank you.